welcome everybody to a special edition to In Convo with myself, Dr. Michael Likey, Magic Mike Likey, with my very, very special guest who's agreed to join us today. We're going to chat about a lot of things coming up, the great Tommy Burnett. But first, I want to read you all out there a proper intro, if I may. And this doesn't even begin to cover the man. Tommy Burnett, acclaimed mentalist, author, and creator of Beneath the Surface, is known worldwide as the modern day mystic. His performances fuse psychological illusion, wit, and storytelling into moments of profound connection and wonder. A master of both mystery and meaning, Tommy has inspired audiences across the US and Europe to see beyond logic and rediscover belief. His work invites people not just to witness the impossible, but to feel it. Let's put our hands together for the great Tommy Burnett. Thank you so much, Tommy, for joining us this day.
I'm
You-
feeling it now. I'm feeling it now.
let me get my, here you
Oh,
go,
yeah, yeah.
napkin there.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and pass them to me. Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Here.
Yeah.
Whoops. Here you
Mhm.
go.
Okay, good.
There, perfect. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes, that doesn't even begin to tell the world about Tommy Burnett. I have the pleasure and honor of working with you every Wednesday. I'm one of about a dozen performers on Open Mic Magic Theater every Wednesday on Facebook. Look it up.
Oh,
And Tommy and Kevin Peel co-hosts with Robina the Enchantress, although Tommy is one of the originators of that show. Tommy, how did you come up with that show? I know there's a little bit of a backstory to it. Did you want to share with all of
yeah.
us?
To be fair, it was started by friends of mine in the business that live near me. Um, Omar Olufsen, which some of you may remember. He ended up taking it over, but it was him, a good friend of mine named Rogue, who was on America's Got Talent in season 9, I think, um, and a few other people in my neighborhood, in my circle, and this was all during the pandemic. So we all, myself included, we all lost gig after gig after gig. I remember one night getting like 10 emails one night canceling for like 2 months gigs that I had lined up. And I wasn't the only one. So um, we started doing the online thing, um, mostly to get our shops, uh, up to par. Some of us got work online, including myself. Um, Originally, it was called the virtual magic, virtual online magic theater, and it was really hard to say. And and, once I took it over, I'm like, no, let's change this. This is bull. Uh, um, and I changed it to Tuesday night magic theater. And then about a year into that, I met Kevin Peel,
You.
who had his
Yep.
own show um, on Wednesday night open, Wednesday night magic. I, I feel bad. I don't
No,
remember.
probably open mic magic, but
Yeah,
the theater wasn't at the end. And that's
yeah,
all still easier to say than Dr. Michael's Friday Night Magic Emporium. Ah.
Yeah, yeah, we've been meaning to tell you about that. Uh, no,
You should have. You should have. Where
no,
was the memo when I needed that?
yeah, I
I
know,
want
right?
I want to share with everybody because I consider you a friend. I consider you a pal, Tommy. One day we'll meet. I know one day we'll be trekking over to the States, um, and have fun with magic and mentalism, etc. But I want to show you off, also because you sent me these
All
videos,
right,
which I'm
all right.
so grateful. No, 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 no. This is
Okay, okay, good, good.
unfortunately a G rating show. It's
Okay, good.
or
You,
for all.
you.
I want to share with everybody your sizzle reel. There's actually two of them, and I edited them together because, well, I could, but I wanted to as well. I thought let's do this. It's really really cool. So everybody enjoy Tommy's sizzle reel.
Tommy Burnett is one of the world's top mentalists. He's known for his moniker, the man who knows too much. Having performed in 48 out of 50 states and all across Europe and Scandinavia, he certainly can entertain audiences with a bit of mystery, comedy, and class. Wouldn't you like him to perform for your town or city? Of course you would. Visit TommyBurnett.com and book him today. You'll be glad you did.
I'm going to pass the book to you. You open to any page you want. You have a word in mind? Okay, close books. Some people say I can peek all the way from over here. And if I get my glasses off, by the way, I am now legally blind for your entertainment pleasure. I'm hearing in my head it sounds like E. E. No, wait, it's an I. Oh, this is interesting. There's no way I could have known that you were going to take that one look. Yes? For the first time, out loud, so everyone can hear, what word are you thinking of?
Illustration.
Sounds like what?
Illustration.
Oh, you mean like this?
That's so awesome. I wanted to share that with everyone as well because most people know you from this genre, if you will, from the Zoom shows, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and wherever else you appear all over the internet. But few, unless you're actually from New York or live in New York, yeah, few, um, they haven't seen your dynamicism, if that really is a word. And
It is now. It is
yeah,
now.
like
I'm putting it in my book.
Dynamicism. Now let's all spell that. But yeah, most people wouldn't have seen you in person except for this very moment on the sizzle reel. And you're dynamic and you're funny. I love that line. Taking off your glasses, I'm now legally blind for your pleasure and entertainment, whatever quite the thing is. That's a riot. And I've seen more. I've seen more of your videos on YouTube than probably you care for me to know. And they're all good though. They're all magic and mentalism, nothing else.
Then you miss a few.
Uh-oh.
If they're all good, then you miss them.
I'll have to go back. So yes, yes, you're funny in person. The whole genre of Zoom is a little bit limiting because it's hard to play off people. It's
Yeah.
hard to feel the entertainer's energy. But you do a great job every week on Open Mic Magic Theater on Facebook. But let's chat a little bit more because really, this is one of the main reasons why we're here today, your Halloween show. And I'm going to date stamp this show. It's 2025. Your show is going to be on Halloween night? Yes,
Yes.
October 31st. And tell us a little bit about the venue, if you will, and what people can expect.
So it is an art gallery that hangs art made by people with mental health issues. So every show has a different topic. Usually, not always, but usually have a mental health theme. Um, so sometimes they can be disturbing, but most of the time they're quite beautiful. And these people are absolutely amazing at what they can do. I used to call myself an artist, like as far as like drawing, and I realized I was good. I'm not cutting myself short, but these guys and these men and women are really, really good. Um, Although, truth be told, I have had a couple pieces hang in that gallery because I am medical. I'll be the first one to say it. But so yeah, it's in the art gallery, and actually my IBM ring meets once a month, and I perform there. I used to perform there 4 times a year, but now it's more like 1 or 2 times a year. But a nice space. It's intimate. It only holds about 30 people comfortably. But last year we had about 45 people. Some people were standing up. So get your ticket early and arrive early so you can get a good seat. There are no reserved seating. It's on a first come, first. Was it for how does it go? For
First come, first serve. First come,
thank
first serve.
yeah. Okay, rewind.
It is
It,
Halloween, so it might be first come, first killed. I'm not sure.
yeah, you never know.
They're
Yeah,
dying to get out, probably.
yeah. But yeah, first come, first serve. Um, and you can buy tickets let me put this back up again because I don't have it completely memorized. No, is that it? Nope, that's not the right one. There we go.
There we
Uh,
are.
yeah, ticketstores.us. I can make it bigger so people can actually read it.
Oh, you can
Ticketstores,
do that. That's cool.
magic. Um,
It is. It is.
ticketstores.us /Tommy Burnett Productions, and I can make it small again,
Whoa.
and
Wow.
then I can make it go away.
It's very cool. I want to, if you will, I want to share the promo for that, which I
Okay,
got a hold of. And and just because it's really cool, it's very exciting. And
I'm really happy with the way it came out. actually. The,
Awesome. Here we
the,
go. Let's check it out.
the
It's good.
MagicTaboo.com presents
Coming this Halloween, a live magic and mystery show starring one of New York City's top mentalists, performing strange and bizarre magic and mind reading. Mysteria Nocturna, an immersive night of haunted illusions and impossible truths. Seating is limited. Get your tickets now. The show begins at 7:30 p.m. and admission for the general public is only $30. FH member admission is $10. To book tickets, visit ticketsource.us/Tommy Burnett Productions or use the QR code on the left with your phone. The venue is the prestigious Fountain House Gallery, conveniently located at 702 9th Avenue. Bring your secrets and your fears, and let Tommy Burnett unlock the wonders of your mind. Looking forward to seeing you there.
oh,
And there we go. Yeah, I love that. So tickets are $30. People can book ahead if they're in the New York area. I facetiously tell people if you live in any of the New York boroughs or all of them, you have to attend because I'm sure they'll all fit in. What is it? 50 million people? I forget. It's 10 million
yeah.
people a borough, something like that. I'm sure they can be pushed in, shoved in, greased into that art gallery venue. But it is a must see because Tommy is fun. He's mystifying. I don't really have to tell people that. I think many know, but for those who don't, you're funny and you're mystifying. And I think you're brilliant as another performer and a lover of mentalism and bizarre magic. You come up with brilliant, brilliant ideas and brilliant presentations. But that's just my opinion. You have to see Tommy for real. And we'll mention one more time before the end of the show how people can get tickets for that show. Um, I want to tease them again, Tommy, because you're not only a great performer in person, but extremely entertaining. The Tuesday night, the open on Wednesday open night. Oh boy, see now I'm messing it up. Open mic magic theater
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Wednesdays on Facebook wouldn't be the same without you. So I want to share, I'll share one of the two videos and then the other one a little bit later. I think we'll share the rope one first. We call it the rope one and save the other one for after because it's just gorgeous. So here's Tommy Burnett in a video or Zoom presentation of one of my favorite and surprising effects. Check it out, everybody. There we go. That's just a very, very small example of the kind of stuff you do. You usually talk and you usually do it live. You seldom show a video clip on the Wednesday night Open Mic Magic Theater show, um, which is entertaining either way because you do lovely stuff just to music. We'll show another clip of another effect in a few
Okay.
minutes. But you're funny. You're genuinely funny, and I can tell that you hold back because if you're presenting a serious effect, oftentimes as performers, we're a little bit ahead of the game or we're seeing more than the audience knows in our mind or we're
Yeah.
always processing. And it's like, I can tell you want to say something funny. It's not showing necessarily on your face, but you're thinking funny thoughts. And you manage to keep it together. You manage to have quite a bit of drama. And one of my favorite effects, I won't be giving it away or nor even really completely describing it. I think you know which one it is. It has to do with a cabinet and these neat little bottles,
Oh
very
yeah.
arcane.
Hmm.
And I don't, do you sell those props? Do you have it?
Yeah. Um, in fact, it's tucked away over here, but when you play the next video, I'll try and pull it out so I can show you. I have two available on my website, and they are about inexpensive. It's the most expensive thing I sell. They're like $450 each, but it comes with a lot of stuff. I'll get it when during the next video, so there won't be any interruption.
Oh, sure. It's a once in a lifetime prop, though. I'm not just trying to sell it to people. I really mean this. When I first saw it, I fell in love with it because I have this innate love of old props, arcane things, things in the world of bizarre magic. And this is totally in that genre. Um, because you probably have put it all together yourself. It is once in a lifetime. It's a great investment that will last people their lifetimes.
Yeah,
I would jump on that if I could afford it. I can't, but it's really reasonable for what you
maybe we
get.
can.
Now,
I can't afford it either. But
the price, though, is reasonable
yeah,
for
I mean,
what you get. You get this gorgeous cabinet, you get the props. I don't want to give it away. You'll show in a few minutes
yeah, yeah,
exactly what I'm blabbering about, and I'm hoping you'll do it again on a future Open Mic Magic Theater show,
yeah.
because it not just mystifies me every time, but it's entertaining. The props are especially in bizarre magic, half the battle.
Mm,
Because you'll live. I live in the 1800s in my own mind, and to see these lovely props, and they almost look dusty, like the little vials, the little bottles almost look dusty with age. And so that adds a lot to the authenticity. We'll also mention your shop after you show the prop. But I
mhm.
want to share yet another performance video of yours, which, I want to say it's my personal favorite, but then I'll be sounding redundant. It's like I love most of the stuff you do. This one is gorgeous. And I know it's not an original effect, but you make it original. And to me, and again, I'm not just trying to be nice, Tommy. This is the sign of a true artist who can take someone else's effect or illusion and make it their own and embrace it. And you've done that with the music, you've done that. You'll all see in a minute. So I want everybody to enjoy this effect. That's beautiful. That's art in motion, so to speak. It truly is, Tommy. That was something that you'd shared as well a couple of times on the Zoom shows on open mic, and I think the Tuesday night one as well. Now, the name of the effect that you ran to get with the arcane props, the name of it escapes me.
Yeah, what is it called? Um, if I have to open it to remember what it's called. Um, I only made two of these. Um, yeah, it's called the Parker House Motive. Um, Parker House was a boarding house here in New York City in the late 1800s. The building was there until about 1965, I believe, but has been since demolished. And the basic, well, okay, so let's see if I can say this. The basic idea is you have an apothecary uh, case, and inside is or are um, six bottles of poison. And I want to drop this. Once I pull this out, the box becomes a little top heavy. But basically, it comes with six bottles of poison, which are empty, but evidently they had poison in them. And each bottle is different. Each bottle is labeled sample number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The volunteer takes anyone they want, doesn't matter. Let's say they take number 5, right? Then, and this is one reason this is not good for Zoom, but inside here are six, I can show you a couple of them, six antique photographs that are encased in glass, and on the back is the person's name, right? So let's say they take Alice Bookman, right? So you have the poison and you have Alice Bookman, and then you start to put this away, but then you remember in the bottom drawer is a piece of paper, and you pull that paper out. Right now, all the papers are in there, but you take one out, and when they open it, wow. Real magic, ladies and gentlemen. I had no idea which one it was, but it actually is Alice Bushman. And when you open the poison up, there's a little straw in there. And I usually wear white gloves and say it's to protect me from any residue in the bottle. But when I open this up, the poison in that bottle is aconite in that particular case. And then when they look at this, it says Alice Bushman was poisoned with aconite. Right? So it all
Wow.
matches. It's a really nice effect. I can't claim total originality. It's based on something by T.A. Waters and a good friend of mine, Vince Wilson, has his version of it. And I actually borrowed the idea of using poison bottles from Vince Wilson. Other than that, it comes with the bottles. It comes with the pictures, and it comes with the secret. It also comes with a genuine fake newspaper clipping about the suspect. and a cabinet card with the suspect's photograph on it. It's a very complete piece, and it takes me about 2 to 3 weeks to make each one individually. I use an eight, uh, 8 step aging process. Um, these bottles originally were clear, and I had to age them. I created the labels, and then I aged the labels. Um, so it's a labor of love. A labor.
Absolutely. Well, you're a graphic designer, so you're able to make these original things like the labels and whatnot and the slips of paper that look like they're right out of the 1800s. Now you get all that, and I believe the price was something like four something.
Yeah, 450. Yeah, I even aged the mirror. My feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but
And you'll notice I cast no reflection in there. You won't see
yeah,
me in the mirror.
whoa.
See,
Move,
that's the thing.
move.
So,
No, but get it. Aha, I got you.
haha, you caught me. So folks can get that. Any magicians, mentalists, or bizarrists can find that on one of my favorite, if not my favorite, websites, Magic Taboo. And I don't know if you have the graphics or the address for it, but maybe we
Well,
can bring
eh,
that up.
this is my, this is the
Magictaboo.com. I'll
logo
read it.
for it. This is the logo, and
I love the
it,
logo.
it's a new logo. Um, and a lot of people have given me a good review simply on the logo itself. But the website is magictaboo.com, and I don't have a graphic of the actual site. But if you go to Magic Taboo or Tommy Burnett, I've been working on both sites all week to like do upkeep, and I think it came out looking really good. I've added a few things, um, and I'm constantly adding new effects and props onto the site. And I hope if you're a musician or a mentalist, that you come by and check it out.
One of the things I love, another one that I love, and I will buy this because it's right out of history. This was used to teach children how to read, I believe. It was used probably in not Sunday schools, maybe Sunday schools, or the regular primary school system. It looks like a paddle, but it's actually called something, and it looks aged. It's so cool. What is that prop called?
So it's called a horn book, HORN book. And I believe the reason why it's called a horn book is because originally it was covered in horn. They peeled the horn off and then put it on top of the paddle. I have a paddle in the other room, but I don't want to get up
Well,
and go.
we're gonna show another clip, so you might have you might have a chance to do that because I love that prop. If anybody Googles Hornbook, they will find it. Not just your
Yeah,
prop, but out of history. I think it's a couple of
yeah.
woodcuts.
It dates back to like the 14th century, and they used it all the way through the beginning of like the 1700s. So right before the revolution. Um,
Absolutely. So
yeah.
I'll give you a chance to get up and go because the clip isn't that long. We'll see
Okay.
you in a minute or so, Tommy. I want to preface the clip by saying, yes, Tommy and I, for the first time, probably the first time, we're going to have a show starting. For me, it's only going to be 6 weeks. You'll probably continue it on. I don't know, but I'm only
Oh,
doing 6 weeks, part of it. and it's devoted to mentalists and bizarrists. We're going to have very, very special guests there. They're actually all booked already, so we're booked quite a bit ahead. And so if you want to get on board with Tommy and myself, I think where it goes clear into March because we're doing it. Are we doing it? Yeah, we're doing it every week, starting the first Saturday in March, and it's called Beyond Belief. So I'm going to share that video clip. I think it's an intro, it could be a promo, but everybody check this out and you will see what I'm talking about, if I am indeed talking at all. Uh, I'm going to ask you also how you came up with that title. It's really cool. And that is that. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I've had you on my show, you've had me on your show, and we
Mhm.
interact really cool. Something we came up with one of the shows was the high-fiving boom that we tend to do. Um, but to have a whole show together with our favorite genre of mentalist or bizarre magic, that's very, very special. I know everyone out there will enjoy it, but it's only 6 weeks, so you wanna catch it. I guess it'll go into the second week of February. And
Yeah.
if people really like it, if it's really popular, you'll carry it on. Maybe I'll carry it on with you. I'll see how I feel then. Um, you know me. Yeah, what are you gonna do? So, let's see that awesome horn book. I think you've got that there. There it
Yes.
is. Oh,
Yes.
that's the other thing I love is the other surface, the other side of it. It's a chalkboard. You can write a prediction or whatever you choose to
Yeah.
write on the back of it.
Yeah. So again, you can go Google Hornbook and you'll see a whole bunch of different kinds. Um, so mine is fairly generic and probably not as antique as a real one would be, but you also want to keep in mind that you want it to be aesthetically pleasing for performance. Some of the actual ones are kind of hard to read. Um, so I did take license. Um, but this is the basic format, and hopefully you'll be able to see this. Um, and my
Yeah,
green
it's good.
screen is kind of affecting it. On top, you have the alphabet with numbers. The okay, there we go. And then you have Scotty's class poem, and then the Lord's Prayer. Now, traditionally, they did not have Scotty's and class poem on here, but they did have the alphabet, and they did have the Lord's Prayer on the bottom. Um, I'm assuming during the 14th century, um, Christianity was booming, and everyone said, "Yeah, gotta be a Christian, damn it," So these were pretty popular back then, and there was a hole where they could tie it, the kids could tie it to the pant loop. So the idea is for this routine is the volunteer can pick a word from Shelley's um, Clark's poem or the Lord's Prayer, and with very, very few questions. It's not pumping anyone who knows what that means. Um, you can tell them what they're thinking of. It uses the principle of, and I don't mind saying this, if you know what it is, you know what it is. And if you don't, you don't. It uses the idea of a progressive anagram. And I'll be honest, two of them are fairly easy and straightforward, but the one with the Lord's Prayer takes a bit of work to really get down. And to be fair, I don't do the Lord's Prayer one. I can, I just prefer not to. But somebody who's, I don't want to say better than me, but somebody with more aspirations than I put that in there for you. It isn't necessary. I haven't had anybody pick the Lord's Prayer ever. And I've done this a couple of hundred times. So they usually either pick class poem or studies, and it's very easy to do.
So
Um,
once again, the price, Tommy, of that, actually we didn't mention it. I know I'm
yeah,
saying, and once again, how
yeah.
much is that?
Um, this was 99.99 for about $100.
And
Um,
available on Magic Taboo.
yeah, only on my taboo, and I honestly only have this one left. If more people want one, I'm happy to make more. But as of right now,
Excellent.
I only have this one.
Excellent. So also available on Magic Taboo. I just remembered, I should have mentioned this earlier. You've written a number of books, but one of your latest ones is called, you actually have it right there with you. People can order it from Magic Taboo or Amazon. It's Beneath the Surface. There's the gorgeous hardcover version of it. And I've read it thanks to you as well.
And and
And
and, and you put a review on the
Oh,
back,
that's
and
right.
it's
Thank
cute.
you. Thank you so much. It was my pleasure and honor to get a chance to read it all together, let alone
This
to do
book,
a little review.
this book
But
is a piece of. Oh no, no, sorry, no, that wasn't you. That wasn't you.
that's not me.
That
I'm
wasn't you.
undercover angel. So the truth of the matter is, there's not a lot of effects in it, but it's more, I want to say technique, but it's more psychology. It's so many things that even if you try to study or learn one chapter, that could take a whole lifetime. But you're guaranteed, this is through me. I'm saying this, you're not saying this. It will enhance your life, not just your on stage persona, not just your approach to magic and or mentalism, because it's applicable to all of that. It's not just about necessarily mentalism, but a lot of that too has to do. And I don't want to give anything anything of the book away. You can if you want, verbally, but I choose not to. But it already, just reading it enhanced my life. It affirmed a lot of things personally. It affirmed a lot of things in my presentations all these years. And it's nice to read it from another pro. And it's like, oh, so I am doing that right. I'm not crazy. Well, I am crazy, but that was so nice to see. Um, did you want to share one thing out of the book? I
Yeah,
don't know if that's fair.
yeah. Uh, the book came out of a concern of mine, watching other performers not really making a connection with the audience, but just going out there and going, ta-da, look at me, oh, oh, wow, I'm all powerful artist, you know.
Exactly.
Um,
Yeah.
and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that per se. I wanted more than that. Um, and so a good portion of the book is the theory behind making a connection. Because once you've connected with your audience, you can literally take them anywhere and they will follow you. Um,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
so
And
I,
one of the ways you get them on your side, or one of the ways you entrance them, I'll use that word, is how.
well, as some of you know, my main mentor is Kenton Nipper, and he wrote a treatise a while back, and I will I will forget part of it, but the middle section is all about enchantment and enchanting your audience, and there's a lot that goes into that. Uh, yeah, so I'm trying to remember the first and the last part. Um, it's basically LET, and I'm blanking out. Sorry, Kenton.
I do
I'm
that all the time too,
blanking
Tommy. You
out.
know, I can't remember a word of my last books. I don't.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
it's normal when you're channeling, and I'm going to say that word,
yeah,
whether people get it or not. But we channel books. We channel if we're
yeah,
we're having a good day, we're actually channeling our performances as well,
yeah.
and we remember very little afterwards.
Exactly.
And so it is with you and I and any really person who cares about their stuff. So it's not by rote anymore. It's not mechanical, but they're channeling something bigger when they're writing. And
Right.
uh, it's absolutely true. And
Yeah.
I get
Well,
that.
I,
This
I, I kind of go along the lines of Albert Einstein used to write everything down, including formulas. And one day somebody asked him, "Wait a minute, you're Einstein. Why do you have to write these formulas down?" And he said, "So I can have space to have more important things going on in my head." So I kind of look at it the same way. I've already written it down. I know it's in there. This is don't have it
absolutely.
memorized.
Absolutely. But that's how great a book it is. It's like 400 pages, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something like 366. So almost 400 pages. And you're right, I think there might be 5 effects total, but I honestly don't even think there's that many. There may only be 3. Um, there are a number of uh, openings to effects. Um, I have a chapter in there called multiple ins, which is the opposite of multiple
Yeah.
outs. Which basically the basic idea there is that you at the very beginning the volunteer has more than one option how to begin the effect, and depending on what they choose will depend on how the rest of the effect goes.
Very
Um,
good. Very good. I was
uh,
going to ask you, how are you going to top that, like with your next book? But I know you will. And
well,
another thing which is really useful, hopefully, this is what I do. I know you probably do this with the tarot and other forms of divination, is I'll set the intention. Let's say I've got your book in front of me or the cards or whatever, and I'll say, what am I supposed to learn today? What's supposed to come to my attention? And just break it open, just open it up. And
mhm,
almost always that'll be exactly what I need to know that day
yeah,
or need to learn or understand.
I've actually done that with this book, and it does work. You open to a page, and um, here the best force doesn't feel like a trick. it feels like a thought, they always make it happen. So no, in other words, uh, and I find a lot of people when they force something, they're afraid of of the force, and because of that, or they're afraid of being found out that they're doing a force, and you project that to your volunteer. So even if they don't see the force, they know that you did something.
Absolutely.
So I, that's the psychology behind forcing is you don't want it to look like a force. You want it to look like that was that was what was meant to happen, right? Um, and I just wanted to get back real quick to the multiple end thing. I got the idea for multiple ends when I wrote my first book, um, Cyclops, a mind reading system, and that's exactly what this is. It, it's not too long. It's actually two books in one. Um, the Cyclops is about 70 pages, and then at the end you have a second book of dream interpretations that you can use along with the system or use it separately. But the other day I found this is my prototype of Cyclops. I can't perform it right now because it doesn't work well over Zoom. But I just wanted to show you basically what the book is about. The book teaches you to make this deck of cards and it teaches you how to use them. Now, what are the cards? The cards have three elements. They have a small drawing, a big word, and a number. In three different places. Picture, word, and number. And it doesn't matter which one they pick. They can take these and they can shuffle them. That was a bad shuffle, but that's okay. It really doesn't matter. They really do shuffle these. And once you hand these to your volunteer, you never get them back. They hold it throughout the whole thing. And basically, they start out by thinking of anything. It doesn't have to be, you don't say thinking of the word and then thinking of the picture. They can think of any element on the card and with asking only one question, you can tell them everything on the card.
It's amazing. That is fantastic. I'm so excited about the stuff. Um, I'm hoping one day you'll share that effect in person, or I know it is probably a bit difficult through Zoom, but you'll come up with a
Yeah,
way, I know it. So
yeah,
I want to direct people again to
I'm working, sorry,
Magic,
I'm
sorry.
working on a video
Yes.
of a live performance so I can put it on the website. It didn't even occur to me until recently. I figured the book was enough, but I'm probably going to do a live tutorial
Oh,
that will go with the book
right
because
on.
it is a little bit daunting, even though it's really simple. Because you literally give these to them, and then you don't get them back until after everything's done. And there are, I think, 54 cards altogether. So, and each, another piece, each card is completely different. Um,
Very cool.
yeah,
Cyclops is the system and the book, and it's
yeah,
available as well from magictaboo.com.
yeah.
And perhaps you can bring up the information of how people can reach you. Um, magictaboo.com, probably tommyburnett.com as well. Is that
Mm-hmm.
correct? You've got
Yes.
that exciting show Halloween night, All Hallows Eve, Samhain, some of us call it, October 31st. Get your tickets, they're $30. That's the URL or the address where you can get them from. Let's magically make the picture bigger. Let's so we can read the bottom URL. See, oh, I was going to say it doesn't work for me, but it works for you. Ticketsource.us slash Tommy Burnett Productions. And you'll be able to get a ticket or tickets for the October 31st Saturday, 7:30 p.m. show at the Fountain Gallery, New York City. I want to thank you. So you know where I got that from, right? I hope. It's
Yeah.
a little TV show I love. Want to thank you so much, Tommy, for taking the time to come on my show and be nagged by me. Ha 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 ha. Is that another book as well? Don't tell me.
Yeah. Yeah. This is my second book, Advancing Mother. I just wanted to talk about it like one minute real quick.
Sure.
Um, for anyone who does something known as Mother of all Bookcasts, um, this is a compendium for Mother of all Bookcasts. It's my handling of Mother of all Bookcasts. And again, if you know me, I like using progressive anagrams. So I one day at a day job that I used to have, I came up with the idea of making an anagram for Mother of all Bookcasts, uh, and I came up with Advancing Mother.
Wow.
It only works on the soft cover, and one of the hard covers I think uses the same text, but one of the hard covers does not. So it won't work on that one, but it will work on the other two. So
Excellent. So exciting. The prolific, I should call you the prolific Tommy Burnett. Um, and wait, I think I just did. And just to wrap things up, I love reading your cartoons.
okay,
People can catch them on Facebook, on YouTube.
yeah,
What's it called? What's the name of it?
yeah, I sort of made a graphic about that. It's called Strictly for Your Amusement, and it is a YouTube channel. Um, we just wrapped season one, which has like 15 episodes, and each episode is like 30 seconds with an open and close end cap. Um, but I think it's funny. Hopefully you will too. Check it out. If you do like it, please like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. I'm trying to build an audience, so that would really help me out a lot.
Wonderful. Great fun. Thank you once again, the great Tommy Burnett from New York City. And we'll see you actually in just a few days. We'll see you on Wednesday on Open Mic Magic Theater. We'll see you soon, Tommy. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Michael. Appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure and honor. Before we leave you, I want to plug, it's a shameless plug, Open Mic Magic Theater every Wednesday at 1 p.m. LA time, 4 p.m. New York time, and 9 p.m. UK time. They have some of the greatest magicians in the world. I'm so honored to be included in that number. You'll love it. It's almost like a variety show. And one of the hosts, it's Kevin Peele and Rabina the Enchantress. One of the hosts is also on another show, and we happen to have the creator of it, the host of it, one of the hosts of it, right here, and it is Joe. How are you this day, Joseph?
I'm well. Oh, where did this come from? What? Where did this come from?
Groovy, baby.
That's your
Yes,
first
I'm going to
one.
get those in. I'm going to get two more in of those. So excited and honored. I'm so thankful you had me on your show probably a year or two ago, probably 2 years ago. It went
No, no,
so
no.
fast.
It was actually only this year, Michael.
Oh, really? Oh, see, it's senile Michael again at work. And I'm not just saying this because I know you and I've been on this show. It's great fun. One doesn't have to know trivia. I was worried, I'll tell you right now, I was a little bit anxious because I am a trivia buff, but when put on the spot, it's saying, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing or saying. But there's no pressure. We can do
No,
trivia. You don't have to do trivia on your show. And you always, pretty much, I'm going to say always, not often, but always have intriguing guests. Some of them are very famous. You've had on the show most recently
yeah.
as well. Let's chat briefly who you had on recently and who you will have on.
Oh gosh, some of the people that I've had on, I've had a lot of these people are more known to Australians and uh, English people, from England. So Sean, the Dark Destroyer from a show called The Chase, he's been on. Oh, here we go. Here's someone
Sure.
that you would know from America. One of our first famous guests, really famous guests, was and I've forgotten his first name too, but it was the blonde-haired guy from a show called Chips. Do you remember
Oh,
Chips?
wow. Oh, sure, of course. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So he was on. I even had another guy, Michael Cole from um, another
Mod
famous,
Squad? Not
the
Mod
Mod Squad.
Squad.
Yes, yes.
You're kidding. I was a big fan of that show and of him in particular. Wow.
Yeah, so he was on. So there's a couple of names that you do know. I've had someone, uh, he's an up and coming magician slash comedian. I don't know if any of you know him, but his name is Micah Cover. Sorry, my car cover.
Culver,
Do you,
Culver. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cover,
Over,
Cover,
Wow.
Cover, Cover, Cover.
over.
He's a
Have you heard of
riot.
him?
Great fun. Great fun. And you will have in the new year, you'll have Sean Farquhar on. Hopefully, you'll have me on somewhere next year again, if you can put up with me.
Michael Sean Farquhar is coming on the 12th of January.
Yay.
So
Yay.
don't
So
miss out
write
on that
that
one.
down.
I will tell you that this Monday coming, we've got a magician by the name of Paul Abbey coming on.
Oh, we know
And
Paul. Yes.
yeah, and on the 27th of October, a wonderful group from the USA. They are called Larry Wilcox. Thank you, Ian. Thank you. That was the guy from Chips. 27th of October, we've got Kinfolk coming on, which they're from the USA and they're a Celtic band, but I've only got one of the duo, which means that it's only kin.
I love it. I love it. And they're only charging you $1 million to come
Yes.
on this show.
1 million.
Where did this come from? I don't know where this came from.
Oh,
Who's
must
this?
be some guy that we had on the show recently.
I
Yes.
don't know.
Wow.
Oh.
Yes. See, people buy your book, Tommy. You don't need to
Have you
despair.
read it? Have you read any of it?
I haven't as yet, but I will.
Okay.
And I'm sure you will. And I'm so excited to watch your show. I'm so excited that Kevin Peele, Lord Kevin Peele, is
Lord
now
Kevin Peel.
one of your co-hosts as well. He adds so much with his magic segment and interviewing of a guest each time.
Mm-hmm.
Where
And
and
he's
how can people watch it?
oh gee, where and how? Gee, you ask the hard questions, don't you? Yeah. The probing questions.
Do I make
Um
you Randy? Do I make you Randy, Joseph?
You got the three of them.
I did.
Challenge was given.
I had to.
um, hmm. I can't.
Eh, it's just as
Oh,
well.
I can't do it. Oh, there we go.
Ah, that's it.
Um,
Yes.
yeah, that's it. Oh, $1 million. Um, what was the question? Oh, where can you find it?
I don't know.
If you go to Facebook and you look up the No Name Trivia Show, there's two. You can get there two ways. You can go there via the public page, or there's a private group which you can join. I like it when people join the private group. So yeah, every Monday night.
Excellent.
It's Australian time. It's 8 p.m. Australian time, which means that at the moment it's 10 a.m. in the English time. What time is it right now, Michael, over there
It's
in Canada?
Friday. It's Friday after 2 p.m., approximately 2:12 p.m. on the
Okay,
West Coast.
Vancouver time. It's at the moment it's 2 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, wow. Okay. But it's worth it. It's worth it.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
baby.
yeah, baby.
Thank you for that, Ian. I was hoping he'd do one of his sound bites. I have to thank you once again, Joseph. Thank you so much for a brief appearance. And I'd love to get you back on one of my shows in the new year. You love that book, don't you? I think we all love it.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. What book?
That's your teddy bear that you take to bed, even. You keep it close to you, isn't it?
We, oh, where'd that come from?
Whoa.
Jeez.
Beautiful. Thank you once again, Joseph. We'll see you soon.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye.
And I want to thank all of you as well. What an incredible show. We're so grateful to have had Tommy on. We're so grateful that you guys come to watch it as well. And we promise that we'll have a lot more coming up in the new year with Tommy and I. And thank you all for joining us this day. And we'll see you all really soon. Take care.